G'day, welcome to the Simple Cooking Channel. Today I have a guest with me again, Jordan.
Hey guys.
And he's going to be cooking something pretty yummy.
Pretty yummy.
Pretty yummy.
Very yummy. I'm going to be doing chorizo sausage flambéed with brandy. So there'll be a few flames.
Awesome. Well, let's get started.
Okay. Next in our Tapas series is Brandy Flambéed Chorizo Sausage, and you can get these from the supermarket or a delicatessen. Obviously delicatessen is going to have a better selection and probably better quality. So you just get the sausage, and instead of cutting it straightways, we cut it diagonally. Okay. So this is like a cured meat, so you don't want to eat this raw. Definitely needs to be cooked. So just cut the chorizo quite evenly, and so it all cooks at a similar time. Okay, that's the thickness I've gone with, but you go a bit thinner than that. We might go a bit thinner on the second one, just so we can see. Okay, so we just put the pan on some medium heat, and just a touch of olive oil, probably about 50-cent piece if you're Australian, or I'm not sure what the American equivalent is, but about that big. Okay, so the idea is, instead of pouring heaps of oil in, once this starts heating up, it's going to thin out, and we don't overdo it because the sausages are full of fat as well, and they're going to create quite a bit of oil. Starting to thin out a bit. So we get a nice coverage on the pan. See how it's spread out there. Okay, so next we just stick the sausage in. Okay, so we're just cooking the sausage, and you can just give it a bit of a flip just by pushing the pan forward and pulling it back. Okay, so it cooks evenly. You can also use tongs if you want, just to flip the meat if you're not really good at the flip method yet. Okay. So you can see the oil coming out, and they are quite oily, but that normally improves the taste if there's a bit of fat in there. It's not something you probably want to eat all the time, but it's a really great tapas dish, and it's really easy to cook. So you can see them browning up there. Okay, so we've just moved the pan to a lower flame, just so it's a bit safer. We're just going to pour a little bit in there. Okay, don't need much at all. Let it come over, and then flatten and shake. Okay, just do that again. Just pour a bit in, not much. Lean it over gently, and then whisk up. So what we're left with is the alcohol burns away, and we're left with the flavour of the brandy. You could use any alcohol you wish, just be very careful that you don't pour too much in, otherwise you might end up burning yourself or setting something on fire. Okay, so these are starting to caramelise now, so they're getting that glazed look about them. So I'm just going to use some lemon juice, okay, and we're just going to pop that in there, and that's just going to deglaze it all. So you can see it becomes really shiny and just looks great. Okay. Okay, so we just get the paper towel, just put it on the plate, a couple of folds thick, and just use the tongs just to grab them. You don't want to pour all the grease in with it, so it's easier doing this way if it does take a little longer. Okay, if you like, you can get another sheet and just pop it over the top, cut it down a bit. Then you can just flip onto the plate. Okay, you can see all the oil that's come out of that, so we don't really want to be eating all that. And then you can just, excuse hands, you can just serve like so, or probably in a small tapas plate, tapas dish. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my recipe for chorizo flambéed with brandy, and we're gonna have a little taste test. Jason?
Oh, smells great. Oh,
So
that is
good.
beautiful. Well, I'll
Enjoy.
see you next time for my next meal.